2 of the Florida adventure. Back here again at Universal Studios. This time starting off at Universal Studios Florida today, and yeah, it's another lovely day, another lovely sunny day here in Florida. Absolutely baking, but we've started it as we mean to go on, because we've just been on an absolutely incredible ride. Revenge of the Mummy. That is some coaster. Probably one of the best rides been on so far. Up there with Velocicoaster yesterday, which was absolutely incredible. And hopefully get another ride on that today as well. But wow, Revenge of the Mummy. That's just a whole package. I'm not like probably Forbidden Journey yesterday. Just the whole package really. The queue line, brilliant. The atmosphere is just absolutely incredible in there. And then the ride experience as a whole, absolutely top tier.
This is Celestina Womack signing off. Until next time, lovelies!
So, just taking a ride on Harry Potter and Escape from Gringotts, which I guess is very much a simulator, screen-based attraction. That's what I meant. Screen-based attraction, and I think you can definitely tell as well that it opened in 2010, I believe. It opened in. It kind of has that very like late noughties, early 2010s kind of obsession with like 3D kind of effects and stuff like that. Which was cool at the same time. I was expecting more of a roller coaster attraction, considering it said it was going to be like a high-speed roller coaster ride. It wasn't quite that, but it was still a very impressive ride. Especially, I think it's a general pattern at the moment. All of the theming around the queue line, it just properly immerses you in, and I think that's something that Universal does really well. And if you want immersion here at Universal Studios Florida, look no further than Diagon Alley. It is just mesmerising. I've been here quite a few times now in the past day or so, and it is absolutely enthralling. It really is. Especially the fire breathing dragon, of course, on top of Gringotts as well. You can't get enough of that. It really is great to be here. Well, I can quite honestly say that was the I don't quite know what to say, to be honest. That was the strangest dark ride experience I've probably had so far, to be honest, on the Simpsons ride. Yeah, it's not one of the stronger attractions, I have to say, here at the studios, but it still wasn't awful. I'd say, it's still fun, I guess, to go on. It didn't wait that long either, which is a running theme, definitely, with all the attractions. So I guess even if it isn't too good of an attraction, you aren't waiting that long for it either, which kind of, you know, softens the blow a little bit. But yeah, it's all right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Well, I've just had a very magical ride on British motorbike adventure, which I got a very unique ride, I have to say. You know, again, theming throughout the queue line, it's very, very good. Can't complain. It took a little bit of a while, and I think I understand why it took a little bit of a while for us to get through the queue. It was great, you know, looking at all the things in the queue, but at times it felt like the queue was a little bit slow moving, and I could see why whilst we were on the ride, because there was a part of the ride where I think it was just after the drop section of the ride where we were just held for a moment or two, where I think maybe wasn't enough clearance ahead of us to continue for that moment, because there are like quite a few trains on the track at once. Sometimes that can happen, and I guess we were one of the maybe lucky or unfortunate, I guess in this case, trains to be just held up slightly there. But it was a fun ride nonetheless. Don't think I'll be doing it again though, maybe purely because of the wait time, but yeah, I had quite a bit of fun on there. Well, that is certainly the perfect way to end the day here on Islands of Adventure before we cross back over to studios. What a coaster Jurassic World Lost Coaster is. you can hear it there behind me. It's a hell of a beast. It really, really is. It is absolutely mesmerising. Just off-ride and on-ride as well. I've got no real words to describe how amazing my two rides have been on this coaster. Just absolutely amazing. And now, all of a sudden, Universal Studios Florida has turned into welcome Halloween Horror Nights 2025. Oh, it's absolutely surreal that we are actually here for our first ever Halloween Horror Nights. Outside the former sites of Riptide Rocket, which, well, some of it's still here for now. How much longer?
remains to be seen. Let's see one of the queues for one of the scare attractions, which we might be going in later. Oh, that looks very inviting. It's very inviting indeed.
So it turns out we did go in that maze first, and it was quite the introduction to HHN. I'll have to say, it was certainly way and above and beyond what I was expecting. Very on point with the whole general theming experience there. I was so immersive and got me quite a few times, which is far more compared to the ones back at Alton Towers and Thorpe Park. Maybe more so Alton Towers, because Thorpe Park I guess had more of the scariest scare mazes last year. But this is just on another level. That got me probably like 3 or 4 times there. That was a pretty good maze to start off with, and I'm really excited now to see how the other ones compare. You can see me at the moment, but I'm absolutely exhausted, absolutely conked out. Just on my 3rd and final phase of the evening, just thought I'd catch up, do a quick review of Fallout, which I did earlier as well, which I haven't yet done the review of. Yeah, pretty decent. I'd say I prefer probably the first one, the Spanish Haunting. I did first earlier in the evening. you can tell I'm struggling. But yeah, quite decent. I've enjoyed all 3 of them, but definitely the 3rd and final one was my favourite, and that was the main one of the evening, which was Five Nights at Freddy's, which certainly lived up to its potential. Yeah. Oh wow, it was brilliant. All of the set pieces in there I absolutely loved. They were absolutely terrifying, and yeah, it was brilliant. I wasn't quite sure because I was absolutely shattered queuing up for it. My legs have absolutely gone now. I don't think it will take a good couple of days to recover. But you know what? It's brilliant. What an event this is. It's absolutely phenomenal. Everywhere you go, there's something mesmerising to look at. It's just wow. I have no words really. But I do have one suggestion. I'm sitting currently outside Race Through New York, so should be found at the moment. How much is it? There you go. Maybe they could turn that into a scare attraction for HHN 35 next year. Who knows? But there we go. And there's
very sad sight again. Oh, I don't know how much you can see of that, but very bright rocket there in the background as the night draws to a close.